Hi there, Claudia Chenevert, the stepmom coach. Just wanted to come and say hi, and I hope you had a good weekend. I know yesterday was Mother's Day, and I love to read your posts and your comments, and I know that a lot of you stepmoms, many of you were happy, you had a great time. I know I did. I enjoyed being with my family. It was really great. But some stepmoms were really disappointed and they were sad and felt left out and put aside, and it was difficult. So today I want to share with you how to deal with the hurt and deception you may have felt, whether it's Mother's Day or any kind of other time of the year. You know, there's moments where we feel like no one's appreciating us or no one's thanking us or acknowledging us for the efforts we put in. And so I now want to share with you a few ideas of how you can deal and hopefully, move past the hurt you may be feeling. Part of the thing is, a lot of times it's our perception of being hurt. Now, sometimes people are not aware they're hurting us and making us sad. And let me go back a little bit. First of all, no one makes us feel any of the emotions. It is our way of reacting to other people's action. So, how others act is and how we feel about it is our way of reacting to it. So that's the first thing. How you react to a situation is really up to you. And so that's one of the things I see a lot when I read the stepmom posts and forums or when you send me emails and comments, is that the way you react to the situation will make a big difference in whether you'll see it as a good or bad experience. But a lot of times, like when we are feeling sad and we feel like we're not being appreciated and we're feeling really, really hurt, there's a few things you can do about it. First of all is challenge your thought around this. Ask yourself, is this like really how it is? And so, identify what is hurting you. Why? So let's go back to the what is hurting me. So what is the situation? Is it a person? Is it an event? Is it someone who's forgot to invite you or is putting you aside? Or is it words? So identify what it is that is hurting you. Then ask yourself, why is it hurting me? What is that? What is going on that I'm feeling so upset around what's happening? So for example, some of the stepmoms felt really hurt that their stepkids didn't call them for Mother's Day yesterday. And, it's not a question of whether it's right or wrong. This is your emotion and, you are right to the way you're feeling. But I just want to ask you, now, what is it that made it so sad? So clarify that for yourself. And again, it's not a question of being right or wrong here. It's a question of for you to understand why is it that you're feeling this way. So I know for myself, my first Mother's Day, the reason why I felt so sad was that I wanted to be acknowledged. I was so excited. I was happy. I was proud. I wanted just someone to say something. And so this is the same thing in any situation, right? Like if you're preparing a good meal or you're taking the time to drive your stepkids somewhere, a lot of stepmoms are driving a lot of mileage to several places to make sure the stepkids are getting to where they want to go. So, just having someone say, hey, thank you. Just a thank you. Sometimes that is what we're looking for. And then ask yourself, then have I shared with someone what it is that I want from this? Am I looking for someone to say thank you to me? And then have I told them this is what I would like to have? Sometimes we feel a little awkward or a little shy or a little intimidated in asking people what we want. Like if you want someone to say, I would really like a pat in the back, it feels like I can't ask that. I can't say that. They should know that's what I'm looking for. But understand that, we can't read other people's mind. And least of all, your husband, your partner, and your stepkids can't read your mind. So if you're looking for something specific around an emotion or around something you did, let them know. Tell them, I did this really special meal for you guys. What do you think about it? Do you like it? Do you want me to do it again? Without telling them, could you just say thank you? So try to find words that'll help you to express what you're looking for, but also let them know that, this is something you took time to do and you want to be, just want to know if they appreciate it or not. Also, look at ways that you can acknowledge yourself. A lot of times we're looking for other people to acknowledge us, to say thank you to us for the things we've done. But ask yourself, have you thanked yourself? Have you said thank you to yourself for what you've done? Have you said I'm proud of what I've done, I'm glad of what I've done, and or are you someone who's waiting to be acknowledged and be told you did a good job? So my suggestion would be start with telling yourself that you've done a good job and that you appreciate yourself. Once people start seeing you, that your family starts seeing that you appreciate yourself, they're going to say wow, she's very confident. She has self-assurance. She knows what she's doing, and walk your head up high. And others will see I appreciate that she is acknowledging herself and taking charge of her life and taking responsibility for her emotions. Again, I'm not saying you're not looking for another person's acknowledgement or support, but there's something to be said about feeling confident for yourself so that others see wow, she's confident, and they may be more inclined to approach you and give you that confidence, that extra boost of confidence you're looking for. Another thing is label your feelings. Name those feelings, how you're feeling. If you're just saying I'm feeling hurt, I'm feeling sad, that's okay. It's a start. But be a little bit more specific. So when you're specific about the emotions you're feeling, it helps you to do something concrete about turning those feelings around or turning that situation around. And so when you're starting to identify what's actually going on and naming it, then you're able to take concrete active steps into making a difference in that situation. And as you're making more action steps or active steps towards what you want different, it'll help others understand what you're doing and they'll follow your lead. Understand that, letting people guess what it is you want may not be a good idea. And so by taking charge and doing what you need to do in order to take care of yourself and to move forward, is going to make a big, big difference. And lastly, all of this comes with having a family vision. So if you have a family vision, if you have an idea of what kind of family or what kind of dynamics you want, it helps to come and do the action steps you need. Now, your vision for your family may not be the vision for everybody in your family to be the same, but when you have a vision and you share it with the rest of the family, you can all work together towards that common goal. And so again, when something's hurting you or something you feel like you're not being appreciated or acknowledged, go back to your family vision and see how that fits in. If it's something that's really major and important, then have a conversation. But if it's something that, you know what, I can live without this thing, like having your kids call you. Like, I know my son doesn't call me a lot. I tend to call him more than he does, and that's okay. You know, as long as we're communicating, it doesn't matter who's calling who. As long as we're talking, I think that's important. The same with my stepdaughters. My stepdaughters do call me more often than I call them. But I think the important thing is, as long as we're communicating, doesn't matter who's calling who. I think that's important. Again, it's part of our family vision, you know, to stay connected no matter what way we do. And so if they happen to call me on Mother's Day, it's good. If they don't, I'll call them. So it's not a question who's making the first move. It's a question of keeping that family vision alive. So I hope you found this useful. I hope you found this interesting and helpful for you. And if you did, I'd love you to share it with others. And also follow me on Facebook. If you're already here, great, I appreciate it. And leave me a comment. I'd love to know what you thought about this video. So enjoy the rest of your day. I'll be back later this week with some more stepmom wisdom tips. Have a great day.